Garrett, oder?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I
Ach
saw
nein,
what
sein
you
Onkel.
did today.
Okay.
It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
Hä? Wo gehst du hin?
At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asche.
Asche?
She has asked me to
Asche,
return
okay.
to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Danke.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be
Ja,
a
würde
fine choice.
ich bis jetzt auch
And
sagen,
trust
aber
him. Aye, Sir Royland is
warum
the
bist du
man you
sicher?
Why Sir Royland?
want. We are at war. You need a warrior by your
Ja.
side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Genau.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Okay, Talia wird mit uns reden.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
Hoffentlich.
But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him.
Oh,
How
oh.
could you be so cruel?
Das ist doch nicht
I'm
cool.
worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
Denkst du, es war einfach?
You think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, das war vielleicht
I
ein
know
bisschen
you are,
hart.
Ethan. I know. I know you said you'd get angry sometimes, but I didn't think I'd see it so soon.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Was würdest du sagen?
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're
Uh-oh.
just as capable as Ashe or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ja gut, so richtig aussagekräftig war das ja jetzt nicht, aber... Okay. Gut, jetzt haben wir die auch schon abgehakt. Dann haben wir jetzt noch ihn, die Vorräte und dann sind wir rum, ne? Ja. Dann gehe ich erstmal zu den Vorräten. Hä?
Our provisions are rather low, my
Ach so.
lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look
Warum
good.
hungern die Leute?
Eric said people were going to starve. Why can't we feed them?
The war has taken its toll. Even our own stores for the house are dwindling. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give
Aber die
all our
anderen
meat to the
sterben
house.
dann.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Sehr gut. Wenn wir den Bauern jetzt noch ihr Zeug wegnehmen, haben sie gar nichts mehr. Und dann sterben die. Und ohne die können wir auch nach dem Krieg nicht weiterleben. Wir brauchen sie. Ja, danke. Ja, erzähl mir mal was.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Oh. Sollen wir ihn fragen? Ja, komm, eigentlich schade ist ja nicht.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Warum hast du Garrett
Actually, I wanted to
weggesendet?
ask,
Was
why did you send
weggebracht?
Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage. And I regret any action you disapprove of.
You had your reasons, but nonetheless, you undermined my authority.
Ja.
I can't have that happen again.
It won't, my lord. You have my word.
Thank you.
Vertrau dem nicht.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Der sieht uns nicht als seinen Lord an. Also der hat sich schon mal über uns gestellt. Und ich denke, der wird es wieder tun. Deswegen, ich werde ihm nicht vertrauen. Der ist einfach... Vielleicht wäre er der humanere Typ, der halt das über Diplomatie lösen will oder was weiß ich, aber der Sir Royland hat halt einfach den Befehl über die Streitmacht, kann man nicht sagen, aber über die Krieger von Ironrath, und ich denke, der ist eindeutig die bessere Wahl.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Ja.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Oh, sie warten schon auf uns.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
Ja, there's no shame in losing.
Whomever's not chosen should feel no shame. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Es ist auf jeden Fall Sir Royland, auch wenn Duncan menschlicher ist, also wie soll ich das sagen? Wahrscheinlich immer nur das Beste will, aber manchmal ist halt einfach der Weg, der am einfachsten scheint, nicht der einfachste, und manchmal muss man halt vielleicht auch einfach sich mal wehren, und er ist halt nicht so der Typ, der dann so Willensstärke beweist irgendwie. Also er hat sich ja schon über uns hinweggesetzt, und das ist auch schon eigentlich ein großer Vertrauensbruch, und deswegen, ich nehme auf jeden Fall den Sir Royland.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Ja, ich musste mich für einen
Now,
entscheiden.
sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Wir werden mit ihm
We can
fertig.
devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan
Hört auf
should
zu
hear from
streiten.
all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Was
Mother,
schlägst du vor?
What do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Man sollte sich eigentlich nicht mit
Why
Ramsay
not make an
anlegen,
offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Ach Gott. Entweder wir kämpfen, da könnte es aber passieren, dass Ramsay, Bolton, Snow, wie auch immer, uns einfach umrennt und dann ist unser Haus ausgelöscht. Oder wir fügen uns ihm und geben ihm das Ironwood, das er haben will. Oder wir versuchen mit ihm zu verhandeln. Das wird auf keinen Fall klappen. Also entweder wir ergeben uns oder wir kämpfen. Ich wäre fast dafür, wir kämpfen. Wenn wir das Ironwood abgeben, sind wir ja nicht mehr das Haus, was das Ironwood produziert. Und dann haben wir ja sowieso unseren Ruf verloren. Werden wahrscheinlich durch andere Häuser dann wahrscheinlich entweder den Rest des Ironwoods verlieren oder einfach aus dem Geschäft genommen, weil andere das übernehmen. Also. Aber nein, ich glaube, wir machen das so. Auch wenn wir das Ironwood dann vielleicht verlieren, aber dann existieren wir wenigstens weiter als Haus. Ja.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
A sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no Haus Forrester
Ja,
at
genau.
all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Okay.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Wir lassen ihn in die Halle natürlich.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house.
Genau.
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Er hat überhaupt keinen Respekt vor uns.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, We know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the Ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Okay. Ich hoffe, es war die richtige Entscheidung.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
Ich habe meine Entscheidung getroffen.
Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asche?
Ah, jetzt
Malcolm
spricht sie es an.
told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asche saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asche knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asche needed to know. Asche does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Ja. Wir brauchen diese Kraft, diese Macht. Diese Entschlossenheit.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Nee, wir senden ihn aus. Wir brauchen unseren Bruder.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asche back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Vielleicht. Vielleicht auch nicht. Ah, der Spielplan. Da waren wir ja schon mal. Ein Schlüssel. Oh, und das Familiensiegel der Tyrells. Was hast du vor, Mira? Tu nichts Unüberlegtes. Wir nehmen hier nichts mit. Warum sollten wir was mitnehmen? Es liegt auf Marjories Tisch. Warum? Nein.
Marjorie? Oh.
Sarah.
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
Ich muss es auf meine Weise lösen.
Thank you, Sarah. But I have to do this myself.
If you feel that way. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh oh. Das sieht nicht gut aus.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Gar nicht gut. Ist alles in Ordnung?
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
Es tut mir so leid.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Ja.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.